Peace and abundant risings, everybody. It is Paris, but today we're going to not be doing tarot. We are going to be speaking about an amazing story that also goes into our lives, our daily lives. And today's topic is about restoring balance after destruction. Restoring balance after destruction. When you see this is when you're supposed to see it. I'm just going to go with it because I have a lot to do this rising, but I was spiritually led to speak about this story through meditation today. So I got up around like 4 a.m. I did my prayer, I did my stretching, and then as I was praying and I was stretching, this story came to me, right? So we're going to speak about who is Set. I actually love Set because we have a Set within us. All of us have a Set within us. So we're going to speak about Set and his story with Osiris. Set is known and best known for his dramatic and tragic role in the myth of Osiris, his brother. Osiris, the god of the afterlife, was a wise and beloved ruler of Egypt, also known as Kemet. Set, his younger brother, grew envious and resentful. He believed he should be king. Isn't that a similar story to the Lion King? Let's keep on going. Set tricked Osiris by creating a beautiful coffin and saying he would give it to anyone who could fit perfectly inside it. When Osiris laid inside, Set slammed it shut, sealed it with a lead, and threw it into the Nile. Osiris died, and Set took over the throne. The story keeps on going. Osiris, his wife, the powerful goddess of Isis, searched for the coffin and eventually found it. She used her magic to briefly bring Osiris back to life long enough to conceive their son Horus. After that, Osiris descended to rule the underworld as the god of the dead. Horus versus Set. Horus grew up in a secret, eventually challenged Set to reclaim the throne. The battle between Horus and Set lasted about 80 years, with many twists and magical duels, and even judgment by other gods. But ultimately, Horus was declared the rightful ruler of Egypt, and Set was banished to the desert, where he remained a god of chaos and storms. But although Set is often seen as a villain, a lot of people see him as not purely evil. He has an important cosmic role. He protected Ra, the sun god, during the nightly journey through the underworld by battling the serpent of chaos, Apep. But there is also more reasoning on why I believe Set plays a big role in Kemetic science. We all have a Set within us. We all do. We all have jealous tendencies, envy, definitely in this world right now. But see, the thing about it is that Set was just as powerful as Osiris, but the ego led. And a lot of us were led or are being led by our ego. When Set drew Osiris into the coffin, Set didn't understand that he resurrected a whole new power, not only into Osiris, but with Isis as well. There's more to the story. Let me cook. So today I would like to speak about some things that what brings the Set within us. What brings the Set within us? The Set comes with resentment and hurt. It's not letting go of things, past mistakes, pain, losses, or even things that held us back. But the real message is that the universe, God, whoever you look into, will always prevail. Set was still going to fail regardless of all his tips and tricks. It's the intentions behind whatever it is that we do in life. When you understand that the universe has a better plan for us, because like I said, we all have a Set. We all have done conniving things. There's things in your closet, there's things in my closet that I truly need to ask for forgiveness for because of my own things that I held in. And so have you. But when we release the attachments to old identities, relationships, or even ego, that's when we bring in the universe law of what we're here to do. See, like I said, the thing about Set, he thought that he was winning. He was very clever. Besides building a coffin, he could have built his legacy. But see, when you build a legacy off of somebody else's own demise, or you do things to basically try to get over, your success will be short-lived. That throne was not for him. That was for Osiris. Osiris still became the ruler of the underworld. It didn't matter if he was on the top or on the bottom, he still ruled. And he still had to face judgment. The universe wants us to understand that we have something greater. And when we're stuck in the past, we can't see what he has or what they have unfolding for us now. I meant to tell you, Set chopped him up in pieces. And this is very spiritual, right? Because a lot of us felt in our lives that we have been chopped into pieces. Time after time, experience after experience, we have been broken. It was painful. But see, the universe could turn hurt into healing. And every setback is a lineup and setup for something better. Today, one of my affirmations was, I release the past and open my heart to God's new beginning. What once broke me is becoming the foundation of beauty and purpose. This goes right into the message here with Set and Osiris. There was one part that Isis could not get, and that was his penis. She found all the parts of Osiris, but she could not find the penis, the phallus, but still was able to manifest their son, Ra, into existence. The story has many levels and depths. When we go through trauma, hurt, or constant breakdowns, it feels like prison. People try to prisonate you. They will make you feel like you're in prison. They will isolate you, or you will isolate yourself from everyone and everything. But through that isolation comes a new rebirth. Osiris. The shadow work begins. And the universe has impeccable timing. Do you hear me? Impeccable timing. Sovereign timing. Joseph was a prisoner for 2 years. And if God would have given him an early time, he wouldn't have been ready for God's plan. Whatever it is that you're going through right now, it will pass. This too shall pass. Maybe the reason that the universe had you in the situation and left you in stillness was for you to undertake a new you. If the universe had gotten you out any earlier, you wouldn't have been able to demonstrate the gift that God or the universe has in store for you. You wouldn't have found the communities that you have found. You wouldn't have found the information that you would have found. The enemy is here to delay and destroy. Set. But we have the set within us. How many of you guys have delayed and destroyed your own path? With questioning yourself, your abilities, the enemy will try to derail your path. But when the universe removes that veil, giving you the gift of discernment, sharpening not only your mind, but your spirit, that's when you realize the moment that the enemy has been exposed. And a sudden shift changes. And opportunity starts to flow. The universe had created good and evil. Set and Osiris. The devil knows exactly when to come in and attempt to derail you. Just like God's timing is impeccable, so is the devil's. Because the devil is still created from the universe, God. When you sit in stillness and you submit to the universe plan, your discernment, your mind get more sharp. It takes integrity. It takes discipline. And you have to realize that the set is not only within you, but within everyone. The devil is within us. And we are being called to derail the devil. The enemy will distract you to think that you don't have enough. The enemy will make you think your body isn't enough, that you aren't enough. So we seek outside validation, chasing an unrealistic expectation of what the universe has for you. But what we have is whatever we have is already within us. We don't have to validate anything. And if Set understood his role, if Set understood his power, then he would have never been envious or jealous. So today's question is, how have you been the Set in your life or other people's lives? We've all tried to do it. We've all been envious. We've all been jealous. We all have done it. You got to ask yourself, how can I restore the balance after destruction? What does that feel like? The first thing is realizing here that you all have a Set within you. You have to check the Set. Check that manipulative side to you. And understand that just like Osiris, I'm here for a purpose too. I'm just as important. I'm a mirror image. And the universe doesn't make no mistakes. Check the Set within yourself. And that's how you're going to restore the balance after destruction. Because a lot of people think that they're restoring their balance, but they're actually going into destruction. By competition, by trying to prove to other people, trying to prove to yourself, doing things that you know you're not supposed to do. Because your ego wants to be fed. That is Set. Set wanted to feed his ego. It still got fucking defeated by the son of Osiris. See, when you do stuff that is not righteous, it might not happen right there, but you will get your lesson. Whatever it is that you put out, it will come back. Your intentions need to be pure, or your fucking existence is going to be short. The fame, the success, the throne, the money will be short-lived because you let the set get to you. We have to transmute that energy. Look at that person that you might be envious of. You don't understand how they got that. And see, what can you learn from them and be a better you. Don't manipulate people, because you're really manipulating yourself, and you will fail each and every time. When the universe has a purpose for somebody, the purpose is going to happen with or without you. That's where witchcraft, putting derailing people, that is set. That is set. Putting people in jars, stopping them, freezing them. I've been there. I've been set. But when the universe has something better for you or for that person, it doesn't matter what you try to do. And you will learn your lesson. Be intentional with what is it that you're doing here. Be impeccable with your words. And be impeccable with your intentions. That's all I got for y'all today. If y'all like this, please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know if you like the story of Set and Osiris. I love both of them, right? I got my red and white on because Set had red on, right? So I had to embrace the Set within me, just like you have to embrace the Set within you. But it doesn't mean that you have to allow that Set to be that in your life. You want long term, not short term. Osiris is long term. He's the ruler of the underworld. Set is going to have to see him regardless. One day your enemies is going to come to you. They will have to face you. You don't have to do none of the other stuff. You don't have to do anything but live in your righteous path, your sovereign right, the sovereign time. Your enemies will be back. They will see you rise. You don't have to do none of the other stuff. I'll see y'all later. Peace.